Okay, hold on. Why aren't you live here? It says live. If I do a little refresh. Shadow, can you see me? I'm here. Let's see. Okay, there we are. You, Robot Man, you're first. Good to see you. Yeah, a tiny bit early because I'm already sitting here working. So let's work together. Okay, hold on, let's see. How you been, Robot Man? I can see you good. I had to just refresh my screen here. So everything is under control. Let's see. So, long time no see. I saw you guys just yesterday. Here's what I did. A little bit of this. Should I turn this on again? Does that help? Where's your, there you are. Oh goodness. Little fill for the shadow thing. You been okay? Good. Happy to hear it, Robot. So there's his busted blinds. I'm just excited to be able to draw again. Good. I'm excited for you. You can draw. Kind of fun to be able to get the images out of your head and put them on paper. Okay. Okay, here's this panel. You saw some of this yesterday. I need to put trash here. I got all kinds of trash. It's not trash, it's treasures. They're failed grabbing devices that he's been using to try to pull coins out. So, yeah, like some papers, straw wrappers, gum wrappers, because that's his most successful grabbing technique. Yeah, let's see. So, this goes here. How's this? Okay. Hold on. How'd you guys get so sideways? I had to like do this. Here, hold on. Everything's all, it's only been like, hasn't even been 24 hours yet. Trashers. Yeah, we're gonna trash this up right now. He needs some stuff. Let's see. So what would be good close-up trash? I would imagine like an empty gum container, like right here. Since that and some straw wrappers, like the gum container, the little foily bits, and a couple straw wrappers, maybe spork. He likes to use the to-go food utensils. You think a glass bottle? He's not really, that's not how he made this particular mess. He made this one trying to get stuff into this water bottle. Pull coins out. So the trash, oh, James Lee Stone. I'm like, who slapped me? James, good to see you. How was Free Comic Book Day? Yeah, I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, so then the trash we're putting on the floor should all tell the story of what he's been doing all this time. Like, it should be long, skinny stuff like chopsticks or like to-go cutlery. The gum that he's using as an adhesive, he's got tape and glue too. But I think since we're getting such a close-up view of here, maybe a gum package. Gum packages are weird now though. They kind of look like weird envelopes. Like, and then they got the pieces. That's kind of blown out. Hi, it's Wu-Tang. Hi. How long have you been drawing comics? Drawing? Not super long. By years, like forever. But by pencil miles, not that long. I've actually started in comics coloring them. So that's what I built a career off of. And drawing them, see, every time I start adding, it looks like a French fry container. So, but actually drawing comics, I've got a book out. It's pretty good. And I'm working on book 2. So this is book 1. I'll show you. Let's see. So this is Grump and his friends kind of running amok. Here, where is it? Here's a page I don't show very often. I like this one because they're just about to get on the bus, but are interrupted, realizing something's missing. And they go after it. And then eventually, Periwinkle, the girl, she jumps over the fountain to snag it back. But she doesn't quite make it. So, this is the follow-up to that. So I've basically only ever drawn these 2 books. I've drawn pinups. For a hot second, there was we were doing promotional stuff for Fox for some upcoming movies. So I did some troll thing, but mostly coloring. Okay, I'm gonna have to reference Art Style is Beautifully Done. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Wu-Tang. Where could I buy it? Thanks, Kieran. I appreciate your honesty. You could buy it at bestotello.com. I need to order more books. They're almost out. So let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to have to Google or do a search for the chewing gum thing, but let's see. All right. So let's see. I got, just joking. You're not allowed? I don't mind to joke. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, basically, I need to draw this book. I love streaming, so we're gonna all work together and you can kind of see what goes into like hand drawing comics. And if you have questions, if I could answer them, you're welcome to ask. So let's see. How's about, let's see. I do feel like there should at least be one little piece of paper somewhere. There's like a vanishing point, like right here. So all these lines have some cheesy mac on the ground. You know what? Hi Vince, how are you? It's good to see you. I don't think this little fella would let it be on the ground for very long. He would have eaten that immediately. Okay, so we'll put a little piece of paper there. Maybe, I don't know, a napkin or something. Some straw wrappers. I hope you've been well. Yeah, so far so good. I'm sticking to being honest about not eating the ice cream until I finish this page. So other than being like super cranky about it, yeah, not too bad. So let's see, let's spork it. Let's do spork right, like right here. I feel maybe I could scooch it this way. Oop, there we go. Yeah, Captain does enjoy his cheesy mac. More spatula than fork. So let's see. I don't have any sporks for reference, just forks. Let's do spoon shape and then you just cut the little pieces out of it, right? Wait a second, didn't you used to do like DC and Wolverine? I have colored a couple of things like that. Wolverine, there's like yeah, there, like in the early aughts, was it? There was a Wolverine thing. There was some like Superman, Batman, and then there was Supergirl, coloring, not drawing. But yeah, that's true. You can actually like Google some of my credits for coloring. There's a bunch of kind of mismatches of things there. But yeah, I was really fortunate. There was my favorite though is still Lady Mechanica. Great book. That was my favorite to color. Joe Benitez and Sia are both really talented pencilers, and it's fun to color over something that's so well drawn. You have Joel do a variant cover for Grump like Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Just did with the HC with Jim Lee. You should have Joel. That would be sick. He's too busy. I don't think he would do a Grump cover. That's so awesome. I had no idea, says Wu-Tang. Well, thank you. Yeah, if you ever, okay, so do you go to conventions? If you're in the Southern California area, I do a bunch throughout the year. The next one is Ontario Comic-Con Revolution in a couple weekends. It's like May 16th or something. And then San Diego Comic-Con, there's WonderCon, there's a bunch. Yeah, if you ever see me somewhere and you've got something of mine to sign, I'm happy to sign it. Okay, spork. I feel like that looks like a hand. Hold on. Joel Gomez watching on Instagram. Don't tell anybody. That's kind of sporky. Robot, can I make you a variant cover? Asks Robot. We'll see. You know what? When this book comes out, I'm gonna be so happy. I just need to focus getting this darn thing done. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not everything can be believed online, But I have read my credits for coloring. They seem fairly accurate. So sometimes I'm like, I guess I did do that. It was so long ago. There's some like AI generated bio about me, which is hilarious. I don't know where it gets its information from, but somehow I'm an avid scuba diver. Like, I've been twice, I think. It was nice, but for that, of the handful of things you can say about me, probably not how I would define myself. There we go. I got the right. Yes. Where is this? Okay. What do you guys think about variant covers anyways? I thought people were getting tired of that kind of stuff. Because a lot of you are collectors, and it's like making you buy something, the same thing, basically. Like 2 and 3 times. You're like, stop feeding into my addiction. Okay. You've got a couple little weird foldies. Me personally, I love it because I can have the egg cover, but a cover that not a lot of people have. Okay. Cover, not egg. That who autocorrect threw in a random egg into your statement. I'm like, maybe that's what they call chaser covers, like the egg, like an egg hunt. So I thought, oh, that's a new way to say it. Start it, and that's your new term. The egg cover, the one you have to hunt for. Okay. James says, busy, but busy. We did the outdoor event first Friday the night before. That was exhausting. You did it was like a 2-day thing for you, or the place had a Friday, Saturday thing, and you only did the Friday thing. We did 4 Color Fantasies, and it was like huge. They would get like a big tent, bunch of artists, lines to get in. Not for me, but that's how many people that particular one attracts. I saw a variant cover of the Maker from Fantastic Four on Comic Book Day and had to buy it. Oh, so you went to a free comic book day? Wu-Tang? Which one did you go to? Hiding my stuff. Okay. There we go. Ireland. I was at my local comic book store in Ireland. That's fantastic. Well, you won't be going to Southern California comic conventions very regularly, so I won't be able to sign your books, Wu-Tang. Okay, so what else can we throw here? These little pencil. Because you know he made some schematics for his little grabbing devices. I'm still sad over how Southern California Comics closed down. That particular comic book store? Was that your favorite one? Where did we go? Comic Bug, I think. There's one here. Oh, I broke my thing. Okay, what else? What else? Just little papers and such. Okay, let's try that. It's got to be really hard for a comic book retailer. You can get so many things online, and there's so many things to stock. I guess you can go and have it ordered. But I mean, so many people are just like, it's right there online. I'm just gonna click buy. Have you ever had a pull box? I've never done that. Robot, you have had a pull box? Wow. That's like extra dedication. A commitment to the purchase. Maybe, let's see, some chopstick type of things. Not the fancy ones, like the wooden ones that you get. Grump is definitely a freebie kind of guy. Who does the art for Lady Mechanika? Asks Wu-Tang. It looks amazing. It's great, right? Joe Benitez, Benitez Productions. He draws it and he co-writes it with Marcia Chen. It's their project. And also an artist named Sia did some fill-in issues. And she's also like really talented too. It's great. It's for those of you who don't know, it's a Victorian era detective of like the supernatural kind of stuff. And she has some mechanical limbs and she doesn't know exactly why. She's got some kind of it's not clear to her. She's maybe blocked it out. So throughout the series, she starts to learn a little bit about herself while like discovering all these crazy things that are going on. Steampunk Victorian era sort of stuff. And it's really good. Hi, Siege. Weird, I don't see you as online. I wonder why. Wait, so... what does that even mean? When I went live, everything seems to be running, but it didn't show me as live on Twitch until I refreshed my screen. What does it mean? So now I got Twitch mad at me. How you doing, Siege? What have you been doing this past 24 hours? Not on your sideboard. That's so weird, because it did something weird like that to me too. And I, let's see, mute tab. I had to refresh. Yeah, I don't see me there either. Streak Buster for sure. Yeah, it says live excellent. Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. Well, that's fine. Most importantly, I gotta finish this page. So if Twitch wants to keep me secret, then I'll have to suffer that fate. Let Tired, slowly grinding through modded games story, almost to where I can progress other modded stories. What games? Modded games story. We're almost to where I can progress other modded stories. So are you enjoying it? Is it like you're just tired? Like, is the grinding for the greater... I guess it usually is for the greater good, right? You're trying to get something. Okay, so let's see. What else? What else can we put here? Give these a little shadow. Lift them up a little bit. All right. Maybe a knife, a little plastic knife somewhere. Right here. I'm trying to like randomize where they are and not accidentally make some parallel kind of strewn about things. Something like that. Looks a little small. That looks just a little wrong. General tired. The story parts are pretty good, better than the vanilla story. One only tiring part is keeping it organized in my head so that they don't attempt to interfere with each other because they're modded, right? So then you're going to confuse this storyline with that. And those modded ones are better than the original on purpose story. I don't think I've ever played a modded game. Even playing Cyberpunk on my PC, I still stuck with the which way should this knife be pointing? Maybe this way. I just stuck with the regular game. I think I talk about Cyberpunk too much because my phone keeps sending me articles about it. Like, it's back. This, that, and the other. I'm like, it's not. That's just some modded thing that I don't really do. I've played more modded Fallout 4 and Minecraft than I have vanilla. Fallout 4 particularly, is that the best one? There was one particular Fallout someone was going on and on about. They liked it a lot. It was that Luc Lafreniere from Linus Tech Tips, and like when I first started watching them, he got some sort of emotional bomb looking thing and modded that into like a PC case. So that, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, he was into that game for a while. I'm trying to picture Grump's hand. So, okay. I imagine if it should be like 4/5 or at least 3/4 the length of his foot, right? I think my cutlery needs to be a little bigger. Can he do it without? Oh, it's so close. Just the spork needs to have like a longer handle or something. So close. I like Fallout 1 and 2 the most. Fallout 4 is the best gameplay, but far from the best story. Okay, just a tad bit bigger. Okay, 1997 and 1998? No way. Really? I was playing Myst. I didn't know Fallout was around. Myst is really good. That's what got me into building computers, trying to get Myst to run on my machine. Anytime I end up downloading mods, says Wu-Tang, I only play for like 10-15 minutes, even if it takes hours. Oh, you're just not into them? I never have, so I don't think so. Okay, so this work is asymmetrical. See what we could do. Like, which side do I like better? There's like a tool where you can draw one side of something and it automatically fixes, it automatically draws the other side. I refuse. I'd rather be wonky than perfect. It just feels more, I don't know, authentic, organic, labored, which isn't a good thing. The original titles were turn-based isometric games, much more like D&D BG3 than what Fallout is nowadays. Okay, so... and that was 1 and 2? So then what was 3 like? Was 3 closer to a modern day game like what we're playing now on consoles? And PC, I guess? I didn't do very much gaming in the late 90s. So I know Myst, and then I went straight from that to like GameCube stuff. SSX Tricky. I annoyed our roommate with that. The song Tricky. I was trying to do good on Garibaldi. Fallout 3 is the first FPS version after Bethesda. All I see is Beth. My brain like stops reading. Bought the rights to Fallout. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I never did? Never erased floorboard. There. So that might be enough stuff for close-up. So let's work on this one. Should I get this? You know what I should do is just work left to right so I'm not smearing everything on the way across. Yeah, I think the path to least resistance will be this particular shelf right here. Black Isle made the originals, and most of the team that was Black Isle later formed Obsidian, what most consider the best modern Fallout ever. Really? Isn't that what the paper is for, to keep your hands from smearing? Yeah, it is. What happened? Most likely Marsh. Hey. Hi, friends. Look what I'm trying to do. These pages. How you doing? How is the stream? Let's see. Let me do the shout out. Hold on. I always forget. Thank you for the raid. You're helping me practice raiding or receiving raids. Okay, hold on. New Vegas is the best Fallout to most people. Really? I thought people didn't like that. Hold on, let's see. Shout out. Okay. Most likely Marsh is an artist as well. Really cute emotes and stuff around the stream. It's fun to just hang out over there. Let's see. Finished Tomb Raider and then did a little sketching. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, well, welcome. I have a lot of these pages to do for my book. I don't know if I've shown some of you guys the book I work on, and I've been working on the second one for the follow-up to this for a really long time, as Robot Man can attest to. So here I am trying to, I like the layout of this page. They're about to get on a bus, but then like something happens. They're like, nope, not right now. We got stuff to do. MPT, hey, I've been doing really well. Oh, please don't speak badly about Fallout. New Las Vegas, New Vegas. The fans are nearly freakishly dedicated, and Bethesda has a special hatred in its heart for it. Okay, the fans are dedicated, but the people who made it hate it? Wow, I don't understand. Okay. I'm just surprised how old that franchise is. I had no idea it started in the late 90s. In the 1900s. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to eat ice cream till I finish a page. So I haven't eaten any ice cream in a long time. And I'm cranky about it. Okay, let's see. Didn't make it Obsidian. Okay, honestly, most people agree it's been a constant downhill slide under Bethesda. Bethesda. I can't say that. So what I have to do here is chunk this up, trash it up, beat it up a little bit. I drew it nice, straight lines and all that. All my perspective lines are like hidden underneath. That's what this paper is, taped behind there. So then I draw it nice, and then when I go to press down on the pencil, I kind of just make it icky. So I got to ickify. Bethesda. Wait, where's the accent? Is it in the middle? Bethesda? Is that why I'm struggling? I never listen to stuff. I only read stuff. I don't go to where people speak about games, I guess. Bethesda. That's what it is, right? I just see my name and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. Done reading. That's me. Don't you dare fall down. Hold on. You're doing it right now. Good. Yeah, as soon as I said it the right way, I'm like, wait a minute. I know that game company. No. You know why? Lack of ice cream. Lack of ice cream. Blame it all on my sugar deficit. There's like these Dubai chocolates in the fridge, and I'm not touching them. And it's driving me insane. Lack of sweets definitely is bad for everyone. I just can't handle it. Okay, so then what we got going on here? I want to crack some of the paint where it meets up to the wood framing of this weird shelf. Basically, Grump lives in this kind of rundown craftsman style house, which is like the houseiest of houses in my opinion. And sometimes they have like built-ins either around the fireplace or family rooms or whatever, so I like the idea of built-ins, and that they've been in existence, these ones, for like 100 years. It's because they're old houses. So that way I can really mess it up. Because Grump is all about deferred maintenance. He's just not into it. Okay, so let's see. Let me get this skinny pencil. Some of these, the shelves that Grump can reach, you can kind of tell he's just doing his own thing with it. Like he's got little notepads and books and things. And then the ones he can't reach, they're like candles and dead plants and stuff.
Juggling my prime to a bunch of people now.
Oh, thank you, Siege. I'm like, what's going on? There's like things I don't ever hear. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. 2 months in a row. Okay, so we gotta do good. Because Siege, he just subscribed. 2 months in a row. We got primed. Those papers. Now that I've gotten a couple pages done, I definitely can say I like working on this bigger paper. The first book I did on Bristol, like 9x12. And so it was like, each page was probably drawn like 10x7 or something, accounting for how it's a little narrower than a 9x12 sheet. This is a little nicer because you can get a little bit more detail. It's gonna shrink down once it's printed, but it's just easier. Okay. Some of these are hanging over. This one's way hanging over. Something like that. Just a little hint of design on some of these. Okay. And so then I think this could just be dark. Some people wear gloves to keep from smudging. I've never tried that. Okay. Let's see. I put three little slots. That's this thing. So I got to put 3 little slots. Oh, grabby tongs. Oops. I was looking up hot dog places because I'm still trying to find a good Chicago dog. I don't want to drive like 45 minutes to one. And anytime someone has like a hot dog tip, it's never for a Chicago dog. It's always like a chili dog or something, which are good. I like those too, but I want a Chicago dog. In San Diego, there used to be a place called Daddy's Hot Dogs. That's where we used to go. They're good. It's like, I don't want to drive to Burbank. And I want the snappy hot dogs. They're not super hard to make. I've done that before, except I can't find poppy seed buns. Everything else I could find. Even like good quality hot dog. Like wiener hot dogs. The kind that you have to cut apart because they're all holding hands. Those are really good. But then I don't want that many hot dogs. Like, you have to commit to a week of hot dogs. I even have celery salt because a Chicago dog, I think traditionally they boil the hot dog and then they steam the bun on top of the hot dog water. And they put mustard, super bright green relish. They dice white onions, which I don't want. They put sport peppers, which I don't want. Slices of tomato. Am I forgetting something? Mustard? I think that's it. Really good. Okay, so hold on. Where is the center? Because I have to put a handle on this. It's right here. Got a ruler. Got like 3 rulers right next to me. Okay. That doesn't help me. If it was on an even number, I could figure it out. 35 little lines. So 17 little lines? 17? Oh, is it right there? $16? 16 and a half? All right, that should be where it belongs. Does that look right? It's gonna be right, whether we like it or not. That seems wrong. Seems like there's more space here, but this is partially covered. We're going for that. It's just the way it is. In Grumpland, this is centered. I declare it. So what's in here? Like little notebooks. Maybe some like coasters or something. Like those are what were actually in this drawer. Okay. Hopefully some of the shading and shadows I add are gonna make it easier to color once I have to do that. I'm gonna pay someone to flat it. And they'll give me like the pages with all the parts cut out but filled with flat color. So that way I can just put that into a channel in Grayscale and just select the chunks of gray. And it kind of save me from having to outline every single piece here. Okay. Did we do it? Right. Shelf 3 box. Okay, so this should like be a little closer to parallel. Also, okay, this here, let's see. There's like something that kind of looks like a tic-tac-toe line here. That's where the page is getting cut. And they'll get cut right about here. So everything on this side, everything under the ruler is getting, it's just extra room to get cut off. So basically I don't need to worry about this so much. This is the part that's going to be printed. So candle, a little bit of dead plant, half a box. Whatever this lid is doing should be nearly kind of parallel to these lines. That's like, let's see, what are you guys following here? Who drew this? So this one is off. And then lid, kind of like a hidden-ish. Okay. All right, good enough. Give it a little really fancy box, which I just said this part's getting cut off. So go ahead and put extra detail there. It just said it's getting cut off. Spend so many time, so many minutes on it, and ice cream is just further and further away. Well, you guys will know it's there. see what direction it should be. Okay. Random pretty little decorative candle, and Grump will never reach. What is that? You're just making stuff up. Maybe like a box of matches. Which again, not at all on the page. Okay, good. We'll just make a little quickie. Getting close. We're finishing one strip of page. So, okay, hold on. I think, yeah, so here's the pot. So it should be sticking over, filling the space, round, with a kind of a wide cuff. All right. And I just scribbled, so what now is the time to solve the problem I created for myself when it was so easy to pass it off to later on me. Here's later on me. Okay. So then if you can see it poking out, right there. Is it poking over here? Like, is it that big? Let's just remind us how little it matters. That's all we'll see. Perfect. Ellipses. There's no escaping. Hold on. So there's actually perspective lines for exactly this. Whoops. Okay, just gonna give a seizure warning for all the on and off. Just so I can kind of see what it looks like. Make it look round. Okay. I'll buy it. Not perfect, but all right, so dirt. How much again are we seeing of this? Nothing. Okay, so let me just sneak a piece of dead leaf, dead tendrils. Oh, there you go. Dirt scribbles. Okay. And let's see. Wreck it. Crack it up. Destroy it. Trash it. Okay. Oh, here, let's do the inside wall. Ooh, I think I want some light to come in, so then don't do that. Maybe a little bit. So like from the kitchen, some light will come out from this area. It's not going to show. There's like you just said, the page cuts off right there. But still, the lighting will help. You understand? If I have a reason or where the light is, it helps to kind of pop things forward, hide things in shadow. If I do it in a good way, I can use it to my advantage. Like even if you don't see the light source. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Okay. Ooh, so also, this area right here, I already said what's going on there. So I'm gonna have to put all that garbage. Like, let's see. It would be kind of like, it's in front of there. Let's assume Captain moves. So like right here is where that little patch of specific stuff is. All right. Oh, also, I put a little, what do you call this floor, when the flooring changes, like in a doorway, they put a flat piece to blend the transition. I didn't put it right here. I don't think anybody would have noticed. Like that. I care. Hold on, where's my vanishing point? Right here. So, oh my goodness, no one would have noticed. There it is. Whew. Tragedy averted. I put it right above the dog on it. There's a footing right here. That's where I need to line it up with. Okay, right there. Now it all makes sense. Okay, so I do the kitchen. In keeping with moving left to right. Yeah, from here I kind of know what's going on, and as it goes up, it's like, yeah, I don't know what that is. That's just going to be blown out in light. Let's see. Tangent. So, did I do Grump's floor? I might be changing Grump's kitchen floor. Let's see. Oh, I just have it flat. Nothing. But what do you think? No one's going to care if I change that into tile, right? One tiny little thing. Here. We're going to change it. We do like checkerboard. White, black, alternating, cracked, and icky. I don't think that would be original to a craftsman style house. But I like it. More drawers. One of those built-in cutting boards that always seem kind of gross to use if you're renting. They just stay nestled in that little skinny slot. Boxes. Should I draw through what will eventually be this ceiling fan? just in case I spooch it. The ceiling fan is just going to be black. Hold on. So if this box is not put on the shelf askew, it's going to follow these particular lines. So that goes there, kind of like that, kind of like that. Let's see. Then where is this one? Kind of like that. All right. Like a cereal box or something. And then, okay, some of this is like an overhead cupboard. Let me stop it right there. That'd be kind of high though, because if the camera is this high, it's not going to look that high. It's going to be a lot closer to the boxes. Yeah, something like that. Don't completely erase. Fan. Okay. So we won't see much of it at all. Maybe just like that bit. Do a little shadow underneath the countertop. Okay. They're a little busted. That's okay. On my hint of a window. Where's the... Okay, hold on. We'll show you. Okay, that's where the page is getting cut off. All right. the following pages, Grump's gonna go in to the kitchen. He's gonna get annoyed. So at least I have to hint somewhat accurately what could be in this room. All right. Did I do the this fan is giving me so much trouble because it's like the camera is in the ceiling. It's like security camera angle. And let's see. So that could be the motor area. That's the where it comes down from the ceiling. Okay, so then what? So this one could be right. I don't have any problems with this one. If I could get, if I can stop making tangents, that would be nice. This one is like a little distorted. Something like that. So then this guy, a little less over here. A little shorter because it's going yonder. And then you can't see this one, mercifully. This one could be a little bigger, huh? Let's see. So if it's like, hold on, let's see. I can't see because I've got so many things in the background. I'm not ready to remove my perspective lines because I'm going to need them for all the other stuff. So let's see. If this is going like that, and that's the middle, so this goes way out there. Maybe where then my boxes are all covered. Yeah, those are such good boxes. That might be better though. Let's see. This is when it would be helpful to be in Photoshop having layers. Like you won't have to destroy. You just kind of try it on a separate layer. But no, going for it. All right, ceiling fan. The ruler I got from Amazon last night has already been coming in handy. My 18-inch ruler. What was I doing? I was trying to fix my shelves, because I've got the 1 point right there. That's where all those vertical lines meet up. That's why I don't want to untape these lines, load-bearing lines. So when this is colored, this fan, if it's not completely just flat black, it's going to be the just a dark shade of something. I just wanted to kind of fall away, like be a go away kind of. It's there, but it's not pulling attention kind of thing. Also, I want to put like spider webs or something. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so let's see. I still have this bottle to do. This was so hard to try to draw at the angle I wanted. I feel like should I do the bottle first or I should do the bottle first, then the stuff in the shelf. Okay. Let's see. Has to be too little to get his hand through. The whole thing needs to be too heavy for him to tip over. So that's why he's at war with the coins inside, with all these grabbing devices. Most of them fail. So a tiny bit of a dome. All right, so it goes out and in. There's like a middle band that kind of goes out. How big is that? I'd say maybe I'll make it that big. Okay, then the top, above that and below it, it sucks in a little bit. Then it goes back out. Like holding my breath. If it doesn't come out, that's just how it is. That's the way it's gonna be. It's like 10 times the charm. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here? I missed a piece. It's like a step down right here. A lot of maybes in this section. Okay, now it needs pennies and garbage. And garbage. It's like the new title of the book. It still looks bodily. Haven't messed it up yet. Oh. At least I don't have to get the lips tool for these little guys. Nah, look, this is perfect. What they're supposed to look like. Itty bitties. Okay. Just a hint of what's supposed to be in there. I could even put like a streak of plastic, shine over it. You can tell that it's inside. All right, bottle. There we go. Leave well enough alone. You guys are at an angle. Give it a not distracting. Plenty okay. So what do we got here? This is like a hand crank radio of some kind. Should have like one of those little windows and a couple of dials. Maybe like a handle on the top. What do you think? I think I'll be done tonight. Definitely not in 15 minutes, but I'm gonna keep going. See. Where's this line? Let's see. Maybe right there? It's getting closer to sweet, aka it's looking very nice, says Siege. Yeah, I think this might be, I don't know if I'll stream the entirety of it, but I feel like tonight's the night. I'm gonna finish this. I might even have to play like Death Stranding a little later. Let's see. I got the Ghost Hunter to give me his secret task. But I guess it's a multi-part kind of thing. So I'm still trying to like get him to give me the second part. But like you were talking about grinding on these games, this is what it feels like delivering packages to all these people. I guess I could just DMV Magellan my way, kind of warping to these different locations, but I figure if I'm going there, why don't I just take a delivery so I can get a star rating boost for these people. Maybe there's only a couple extra rewards that I need to get. Like a new type of battery. I don't know if it's a jump stabilizer or something. I think that's actually it. I think it's just those two things. I like when you 5-star these people, like you have the best relationship with them as you could possibly have, and they give you a hologram of themselves to put in the structures that you build. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, let's see. I figure this is just a broken shelf thingy. Maybe Grump tried to climb it. Water that plant up there. That was good. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate it. The water bottle, it's so important in this, and it comes back. Like, this isn't the last time we see this poor guy. So I'm trying to make it look decent, and drawing it in perspective at a weird angle is just a little bit of a challenge. Good one. I mean, you should be able to draw stuff in perspective. But, yeah, I don't know. So this is open or closed? There's a cupboard up here, so I'm gonna close this. And then we got dead plant. Oh, too much. Gave it too much power. Okay. Where's this ending? Right here. Look at that. We won't see much of that top row. Good. I'm shelved out. just for funsies. It looks like stew. Let's see. Sometimes I wiggle it down a little when I'm putting it in the page, like in the template. There's nothing there. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so this is like right up against the wall. Cracks. That's too big. They're like evenly spaced. There we go. Kind of heavy-handed. All right, and let's see. Here, let's draw Captain. Guys, yeah, that's all I got to give you. Oops. Got this tiny little color. Oh. Some barrel chest. Little biscuits, tail, Rome. Okay. And let's see. I guess I should do the trash first or the baseboards. Probably the trash, and I'll work around those. Because then I'll erase the baseboards as I'm trying to do trash. Trash it up. Okay, let's see. Where's the first baseboard? It's right here, I think. Is that floorboard, not baseboard? Let's see. Well, let's do trash. We don't have to worry about it. All right, so then what did I say? We have an X marks the spot of, what do you call it? Chopsticks right here. Pointy side facing away from us. And then, well, it doesn't have to be that close to the bookshelf. Kind of is, though. Let's scooch them anyway. Draw papers. Underneath that is, let's see, gum wrapper stuffs. Right next to it is a knife pointing towards Grumps. What? Blade facing the wall, kinda. And then Spork in it in here. Facing away from Grumps. What? Towards the wall? Oh. So that goes that way, yeah. So then that one goes over here. Is he stepping on it? I have to move the knife. Okay. Let's see. Fork. Doing this. Knife. Doing this. And then here's that stuff. Okay. And then fork, paper, knife. Hold on. Then the fork paper right here. So then this is like that random piece of paper. Okay. And then I guess we could just put the chopsticks right there somewhere. All right. This is the stuff that drives me crazy. It's like, that doesn't, the size of it doesn't match with the thing you did on the other thing. It's a tiny little, it's a hors d'oeuvre fork. We could pretend we got shuffled in the celebration. Okay. What else? Papers. More tongs. It's like a wishbone. Hold on. Let's see. Where's that symmetry tool? It's in my brain. Not really. I wish. There you go. Close enough. Hi. Oh, mashing it down. Keep breaking the lead. more little wrappers. Okay, so let's see. Oh, did I? Hold on. Yeah, I didn't put anything under the drawer, so skip that. All right, table. All right, what the heck does the box of chewing gum look like? Let's see. Like, I don't want one of those plastic jars. What I really would like was one of those old school ones where it's just like wrapped in foil. Open. Chewing gum, I guess. It's like all of a sudden it got home improvement-ish. Okay. Why am I getting razor blade? Hold on. Okay. Just look up chewing gum. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's better. Like either they look like it's gonna look like cigarettes. I'm trying to avoid that. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do the old school one like that. But it's sticky bubble gum. All right. Let's see. Make it like front and center of this. Maybe off to the side. That's what I was thinking too, that the packs of gum looks like cigarettes. Yeah, and as I was trying to draw it on the side, it's either a pack of cigarettes or like fries. Like, as soon as I started doing it, it's like, that's not gonna work. So let's see. Is that a good size? I'd imagine it's like pocket size. Here, we'll open it on this side. It should have like a tear. I'm gonna have to write gum on it. Gum. That's gonna be so tiny. That's all right. And maybe a couple of sticks. Well, if nothing else, it's just adding to the garbage in the room. I doubt that's gonna read well once it's printed. Mystery container. All right, what else? He's got a little rug right here. We're so close to being done. Oh my gosh, what time is something straw closed? I think I missed the boat for ice cream, but I've got the chocolate in the fridge. I'm gonna eat so much. Like how many desserts does one page buy me? But my birthday is coming up, so I get extra, right? Right? I think I get extra. Pretty sure I get extra. I think birthdays are a multiplier for page earned desserts. It's your birthday, you can do what you want to. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what mess did I get myself into here? I was going to put more junk on the table, but it's relatively cleared off here, so I think it's more plausible that he just knocks off the gum and not the entire bit of whatever the heck of all the things I can put on top of it. Okay. Floorboards. I still can't figure out. This is supposed to be baseboard right here. I think. Let's see. I can't see. So that's where it would start. Okay. Now. Is that where it's going? Yeah, figure this out. It's like the last important part. Where is the floor? I think there's like a little part right here that should be floor. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we got it. Figured it out. All right. I'm getting excited. All right. So, floorboard. I got to make a couple of relatively accurate lines before I mess them up. Floorboard, where'd you go? Okay. So we are? Do I believe you? I think I believe that. Let's see. Let's try that. then what? Bottom of the floorboard. I said here, do I believe that? Kinda don't. Maybe that. Yeah, I might have to wreck these lines so that they're, the jankiness is masked by the crumbliness. Don't tell anyone. Tell a soul. Just between you and I. So here's a story. Got a top part ridge. That meets up to the crumbly painty part. And then just do some like cracks that kind of follow those perspective lines. Not exactly, but it just gives the hint of which way all that's supposed to be facing. Okay, then what? Then what? What does it look like on the bottom? Simple. I'm not going to do like fancy baseboard, just straight line. Okay. So that one doesn't belong there. Okay. Baseboards. Should do a couple more. Let's do more papers or something. He did a little reading when we took a break or something. You never know. I think more gum wrappers. Some of them could be crumbly. Another, let's see, what do we got here? Stepping on something. A lot of overlap. Let's give some overlap. Everything is just like neatly placed. Oh, that's actually established as just fork. Okay. All right, I'll buy that. All right, so give you guys some shadows. All right, floorboards. It's like the final countdown. Is it? Is it? Can't hardly believe it. Okay, so let's see. This I don't need the one. Take this one. Here we go. Oop. Tangent City. Okay. Let's wreck it. Let's see, floorboards. How icky are you? So I can't just go ham and do like every single piece of line because it's going to be too distracting. So I have to pick just little pieces so that you know there's flooring there, but you don't need to see every single little bit of it. This becomes like an eyesore to look at when it's just lines every single, all over the place. So let's see. It's little, like the seams where the boards connect. I like those. But the thing is, I gotta scooch some more. You can't just line them all up to the 5 perspective lines I have under here. Right. Let's see. Dun dun dun. You're stuck there. What about you? That's me. Okay, now let's try that. And then it just sags back to that. Can I do the? There we go. Done. Done. Just in time. I'm sure I forgot something. That's okay. Look at this. There it is. Ta-da! Okay. I didn't even write. Let's see. Grump. Issue 2, page 5. That's me. Okay. So, hold on. Let's see where we got here. So we got page 1 in the bottle. Hey, look over there. Page 2, they see it. The dime. Dun dun dun. Bring it. Let's get out of here. I think I need to open his mouth. Putting stuff there. Okay. The Ascension. There they go. Up, up, up. And this one goes crazy. Going up. What? What's going on? Who's that? That's real life, Grump. He's pulling out. Hooray! Look at that. We got a dime. 1 dime. Hey, wait a minute. This is gonna take a while. Okay. I earned me some ice cream. I don't have any, so I'm gonna eat so many chocolates because I'm calling it my birthday. It's not my birthday yet, but my birthday month. So there you go. All right. So how's about we meet up again Tuesday, 4 o'clock. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why Twitch didn't say I was live. I certainly was. But yeah. Tuesday at 4 Pacific time. I think it's 7 Eastern. And I still got so many pages to do. So let's start on page 6. We'll be done before we know it. All right, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Shadow, thank you so much. Go get some ice cream. I know, right? Siege. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat as much sweets as I can while it still counts. So thank you guys. I'll see you again next week. Thank you so much. Take care.